Okay, hi everyone. You know how I start that with it. Okay, we're talking actually about the fact that sometimes these things make your teeth look a little bit weird. Um, okay, so I'm going to turn this off because it's a little bit too bright for me. So it might be a little bit darker for you guys, but whatever. Um, so I just spent my coaching session, which I have signed up for with Marc Lalonde. I know I talk about him all the time, but incredible learning experience. This man really knows how to engage, and I use that word a lot too, but also to tell me, guide me in how I need to really work towards building my brand. He says something very clear, and I do have LaurieAnn.ca, and thank you, Pooja, for following me and seeing this. I'm going to try and stay still for a little bit because I tend to spin around a lot. One of the biggest things that he said to me tonight was that brand yourself, because if people like you, they're going to like everything else that you do. So he asked me as well, what are you into? And in marketing, there's a really big thing that they say, niche market, be a specialist. Yes. But then again, you can have three different things that actually all work together. And it's really important to know that. So for me, I am an author. I have Hampy, which I have shown you guys because he's always there with me, next to me. And he asked me, he goes, are you playing around with Hampy? Because before the session, I'm going, he's been my best friend for 38 years, obviously. But the artistic talent is there, and he is my book, and I've got two more coming. That I'm going to be recreating two of them because they were water damaged, which I've said before. So there's Hampy. And then there's my handwriting analysis, my master's course that I'm taking, which marries into my prism, which is coaching. Now I can marry Hampy into that too, because I can actually illustrate with my abilities people who are going through things. I can illustrate it through Hampy. And that, by the way, I want to thank, seriously, Doc, for giving me that idea. I thought, he goes, Hampy's awesome. Like, he's about coaching, he's about helping people. Why not? So that's the other one. And then there's the third one, which I talked about, which I opened up to, which was my bulimia. And there's where the coaching comes in too, for learning how to become friends with your food. So I've got three different areas that I can brand myself into one under who? Me, LaurieAnn. So that's why I have LaurieAnn.ca. I've got LaurieAnnCampbell.com, and I'm building those sites, but all in the while also offering to people like me free courses, and they are free, in branding yourself. I'm going to be putting on links, and I keep saying that, but I do, because that's one of the things that I've had the biggest challenge with is the call to action. And I keep forgetting to put the links to the call to action for you guys to be able to build yourself into the brand that you want to if you're in marketing. And it doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're a fisherman, if you're selling, I don't know, dolls or anything, if you brand yourself properly, that's a big thing. Now here's the other thing I learned today, because being a service advisor, I love my customers, and I love to make them happy, and I love to make the people who don't smile, smile. And that's the biggest challenge for me in a day sometimes. I mean, you've got a cold day like today in Canada, here in Milton. I mean, we were hitting like minus 27, minus 30 wind chill factor. And I have to go out and check every single car. And I would look at them and they're going, we could have gotten the kilometers for you. And I'm going, no, that's my job. I have to check every single car. That is my job. But it's also something I love to do, except for in the cold. Sometimes I'll sit there going, no, I've got to go out there and I've got to have the cold hit my face. But there's the dedication, and there's the honesty, and there's where you build trust, which is really important as well. Hello, Jennifer. And hello, Lisa. So building that, and then they say 80% of sales, and I'm talking sales. I don't like the selling because I'd like to say helping people more so. 80% of the way that you can have somebody believe in you to help them and pay you to help them. Bigger word. I don't like the sell word because I want to help people. I don't want to sell them. Is based on if they like you or not. So I'm hoping people like you. And then I loved it because my dear friend Jen, she was just so hilarious. She goes, well, I guess they're not liking me this month. No, that's not the truth. January is a really tough time. A lot of people are going through things, and trust me, they're not liking me either if that was based on what, my numbers are and stuff like that. But her CSIs, her customer relation side of it, she's blowing it away. She's got like 100% all the way through. Whereas me, well, my follow-ups are a little bit failing, but that's okay. I can deal with that. And then there's one last thing I want to say tonight I thought was really, really sweet. Jello. There was a person who came in today, and she was a little bit like this. It was her first time in, and then she saw how much fun we had, and then literally she said, I wish I could get a job here. That meant everything to me. So positive, helping people, don't sell them. Like, they don't need to be sold anything, but help them to find the best thing that they can do for themselves is the most important thing in time. So I want to thank Marc, though, because he's seriously, aside from also my learning at work, but Marc was saying that. He's saying, talk to people, share with them, get to know them, build a relationship. And that's where you actually can then say, guess what? I am a really good coach, and I can help you through what you need to go through. And I am a really good handwriting analyst, and I can actually help you. If you have found somebody that you really care for, I can tell you whether or not they're the right person for you, because I can also do, relationship stuff. Just everything in life is literally about helping people, and through that, that's how you make the money. So the other thing too, I want to say to everybody who said that, oh my goodness, we're seeing you here so much. I'm going, I know, it's my challenge. I'm on day 16, and you're going to see me again for the next 14 days and probably further on. And for anybody who is willing to help me out, I am also going to plug this in. I'm doing dry Feb, and it starts on Friday. And this is a cancer raising funds, because I did have a nephew who passed away at 23 of cancer sarcoma about 10 years ago, and actually 11, and coming up. And it's a really important thing to me. I will also put that at the bottom, but I'm going to be putting this on YouTube and then sharing it with you guys. Everybody here, and Jennifer, cute, who has been seeing this, Jennifer Chandler, Jennifer, okay, I'm not going to say your last name, Pooja, thanks for watching me, and love you guys, mwah. And you know that I always do that at the end of it. And Tanya, thanks for coming on too. I'm heading to bed. I've got to get up early tomorrow. Okay, good night everyone. Again, mwah. Good night, love you guys.